production of The Queen's Bones. This is both a new play and independent theater, so by coming out here, you're doubly cool by supporting new work and independent theater. I'm the director of the show, and we're very, very lucky. I cannot stress how lucky to have our incredibly handsome playwright here in the house with us. It's me. I cannot express how grateful I am to have you all out here with us today. I do want to ask you at this time to silence your phones if they're not already silent. And I want to tell you about some other opportunities in the area to watch new work. There is the Microburst Theater Festival up at BYU at their West Campus, where my work is also being featured. I am the only playwright to have two of their plays being produced this weekend, which is very exciting, but also it's a lot on my schedule. Very sincerely, I would like to thank you all so much for coming out here and showing your support. And without further ado, we will start The Queen's Bones.
Suspended on a sea of pure magic. This story will have a fool,
a queen,
a hero,
and a dragon.
But more than anything, there will be magic. What if it doesn't work?
Then we try something new.
Nope, I can't do this.
Bone, you're a good jester.
But he's the new king.
Come on, look at me. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, of course. Let me know if you start to feel faint.
I will. I will.
Okay.
We seek an audience with Shepherd, the king of Kovenstrova.
Yeah.
We aren't looking for any more minstrels, jugglers, or jesters at this time.
But found one?
We came as soon as we heard you were looking.
The king changed his mind, said it would distract from matters of state.
But that's the entire point of jesters, isn't it?
You can find your own way out.
What my small friend means to say is, hey, how you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm flirting.
Said that we would only do that as a last resort.
Well, I don't see you doing anything to help.
Well, he's not my type.
Hey, that's disgusting.
Okay, I was just joking.
It's hard for me to tell.
Then ask me.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, well, whatever. Why don't we go? I don't know.
Fine. Do your song and dance.
Really?
What about the king?
No one gets an audience with the king without first going through me.
Sir.
Chamberlain.
We must perform for Shepherd directly.
We're good at what we do.
Besides, what harm could two jesters possibly do?
I couldn't hurt a fly.
Wouldn't hurt.
No, I would. They're just way too fast.
Show me what you have to offer, and we will see.
And if you like it,
Then you may see the king.
then we will show you nothing less than our best.
Oh, I love that story. Okay.
It began with a single spark. Kovenstrova is home to a peculiar magic. We take bones and we burn them, but that fire doesn't burn with heat alone. Anything that passes through it becomes stronger. Iron becomes steel, arrows find their mark, wounds are healed, and music becomes sweeter. With bonecraft, monsters were driven from our nights and enemies cast from our shores. Kovenstrova was safe. At least that was what we thought. At the heart of the kingdom, there was a great city full of life and commerce. Maybe it was the constant patter of human feet, the sound of crying babies, or the barking of politicians. Whatever it was, something disturbed a dragon from his long sleep. Like most disasters, it started small. A trembling of the ground, an odd smell in the air, and the staling of bread. Then, the ground began to quake. The smell grew to a stench, and buildings burst into flame. Finally, the dragon tore open his earthy lair. He leveled building after building, and in a booming voice he said, "Feed me!" Bring me the best of your animals.
Bring me the best of your animals, and I will spare your pitiful lives.
All hid in silence, except for a lone shepherdess. She said, "How long will you eat our cattle?
Until I'm good and full!
And when will that be?"
Never!
But the shepherdess was nothing if not clever. While the rest of her neighbors prodded their cattle into the dragon's mouth, she looked for sulfur.
Sulfur.
She covered her oldest sheep in so much sulfur that it could hardly walk. Then she started towards the dragon's lair.
That is the fattest sheep I have ever seen in my life!
Nothing but the best for a dragon of your stature. The dragon ate that sheep in a single bite, but something was amiss. The wool was dusty, it stuck on his tongue, and if that wasn't enough, the sheep was old.
Mutton.
Then he felt something burning inside of him.
That's, peppery? Fire! Fire!
In a mad dash, the dragon ran to the nearest river and began to drink and drink and drink. But nothing could stop the heat. His stomach swelled, his eyes bulged, and his blood sizzled. He drank until his drinking turned to drowning. But the shepherdess wasn't done. The power of bonecraft relies on the quality of the bone. So she took one from the dragon, a bone that still burned, and passed through it herself. When she came out the other side, she was different, improved in every way. She was wise and strong, but most importantly, she could not die. She had become bone-crafted, like iron into steel.
That's enough.
Oh, come on, dude. We were like 2 seconds away from the end of the story.
What's wrong?
That story was about Shwetka, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, if you had, again, waited 2 seconds, you would have known that.
Did you only just recognize it?
I don't like hearing about tyrants.
Come on, it was going to be this epic reveal, and then you just decided to ruin everything.
Did I do something wrong?
We just fought a war to get rid of her? Or do you forget?
Without her, this country wouldn't exist. So...
She was a deathless tyrant. You know the way out.
No, let me make it up to you.
I gave no second chance to the others.
But did the others have dragons? I mean
Please?
snakes. I'm a snake.
Tell Shepherd's story.
I don't
You know it, don't you?
He doesn't have one story, he has 20.
Then pick one.
Wouldn't you like something older? Something less fresh?
Something with dragons?
Shepherd's story doesn't even have a real ending.
Do you want this or do you not?
Okay, fine. Shepherd showed up one day.
Speak up.
Shepherd showed up one day, and he convinced the people to follow him, and then he led an army against Queen Svetka, and then somehow he killed her.
And
I can't finish a story that hasn't ended yet.
he killed the queen.
How?
With his sword.
That's not possible.
That's what swords do.
Svetka was immortal.
I saw him do it.
You were there?
Shepherd doesn't go anywhere without me. Now tell the story right.
One day he appeared, he raised an army, and he killed
What?
Bones? Get out of here.
Be a dear and get my from braces.
Do you mean these?
I don't.
What's wrong?
The dresser is gone.
Oh. Well, I never liked her anyway.
Deserted into Shepherd's army.
Where else would she go?
This isn't a joke, Bones.
I was trying
Get my friend braces. Put them on.
You weren't actually worried about this, are you?
This man appears out of thin air, and the kingdom cannot get enough of him.
He can't win.
As if he hasn't already.
Don't be silly.
My armies march under his orders. I can't keep a single dresser under my rule, let alone a kingdom.
Well, you still have me.
Don't make me laugh.
Meet him in single combat.
And what would that accomplish?
Well, he can't kill you. If you show the traitors that they follow a mortal man, they will follow you again.
If they lose faith in him. Sometimes even fools can surprise the wise.
That's why you need your bones.
My bones.
Bones? Hey, wake up! Bones! Bones!
Oh, what happened?
Oh, you fainted, but it's okay. I've been guarding you.
I shouldn't have done that.
Well, we have skipped breakfast, so.
Fair.
You skipped breakfast? I didn't know what you would like to drink, so I brought you kvass, smitten, and cherry cordial.
Do you have water?
No, but I can get some.
What's with all the hospitality?
He's been like that ever since you passed out. I wanted cherry cordial.
Drink.
I suppose I should thank you.
Easy. Easy.
Wow. I suppose you're just a bit nervous, aren't you, Bones?
I suppose I should thank you again.
You're very welcome.
You can put me down now.
Right. Right. I need to go talk with Shepherd.
Well, that went well.
I'm going to scream.
Oh, you don't.
We were so close. Then I had to fall to pieces in the middle of a story.
It's okay. You fainted.
That's no excuse.
Humans are bad at most things. I don't blame you. It's okay.
We can't all be snakes.
Yeah, well, did you know that snakes used to be dragons?
You may have mentioned that.
It's true. It's so true. So if we can't make our way to the chambers, how are we going to kill him?
Not out loud.
Oh, yeah. Stealthy!
Stealthy means quiet.
So how are we going to kill him?
Shut up. What were you thinking? You know you're not supposed to talk about that.
My brain is the size of a cashew, so
You could still ruin this for both of us.
only great snakes get to be dragons.
Stop it.
If I died tomorrow, I wouldn't come back, would I?
It's not gonna happen.
You promised me we would do great things. Great serpents get to be dragons. What's greater than killing a king?
Can't talk about this right now.
I don't have forever like you do. You don't have to worry about being stepped on. It's not.
Look at me.
No.
Look at me.
I can't do that right now
Why not?
because you're going to say something to make me feel better, and right now I want to be sad.
Sasha. You're the best snake I know.
Cheater.
Not sad.
No.
If any snake is great enough to become a dragon, it is you.
Hey, it's not dragon-like to be tickled.
Oh, what pickled baldric told you that? Ah! We are going to kill Shepherd, and you are going to be a dragon.
And what about you?
I'm going to get revenge on the man that ruined my life.
I love when you talk about revenge.
Okay, but we can't let anybody know about our plan.
Oh, right. Yes.
Say what we practiced.
Huh? Say what?
Say Bones loves Shepherd.
Bones loves Shepherd.
Good.
I don't like to lie.
It is not lying if someone else tells you to do it.
That's not true.
If you keep your mouth shut, you won't have to lie at all.
Right. Okay.
I have spoken with the king. He was not impressed by your choice of story.
Sorry to have wasted your time.
But I convinced him to give you another chance.
We get to see the king?
Not quite. The king wanted to send you away, but I told him you have potential.
Why did you do that?
It didn't seem fair.
Fair.
You had a hard time with my request, and I felt kind of...
Sorry for us?
I even liked your story until I knew who it was about.
Well, yeah, of course you did.
I am going to test your talents. You will tell me 2 stories, and if I like what I hear, you will tell a third to the king.
Oh, okay. That's easy.
We aren't just looking for those who can tell a good story.
Oh, well, that's dumb.
That isn't the only thing we're looking for.
What do you mean?
There are rumors,
Ooh,
and the king is worried.
what kind of rumors?
There are delegations coming from Kirdan to treat with King Shepherd. It's no secret they want Coven Strova for themselves, and their plan to kill Shepherd to get it.
That's unbelievable.
I know. That is why any jester I choose must be loyal.
Loyalty. That's me. I'm sorry.
There are foods and bed waiting for you in your rooms. We will begin in the morning.
Oh, we get our own rooms?
Until morning, and no more stories about Shwetka.
We'll remember.
It's working. I can really taste his blood in the air.
Okay. No more mistakes.
No more mistakes.
Which means, look at me, no talking about the assassination.
all?
Not at all.
What you doing?
Testing the lock.
Can I help you?
Shepherd is behind this door, and if you so much as make one sound,
I'm really bored and I don't know what
go
to
to
do.
sleep.
And
Go to sleep. I know that isn't how you snore. See you in the morning.
It's my mic. I don't know how to fix it.
A bit early, isn't it?
I told you to leave me alone.
You're cranky in the morning. I'll have to remember that.
Oh, my apologies, Lord Chamberlain.
Here. You didn't sleep there, did you?
The castle is so warm and inviting.
The floor is made of stone.
I couldn't sleep.
You wanted to do well in the morning.
I am anxious to do well.
That? Or you wanted to catch the king alone?
You know that suspicion darkens the eye, right?
It also protects the king.
I-
No more sleeping on the floor. Understand?
Why?
Shepherd wouldn't like it.
I didn't mean to make him angry.
He's not angry. I mean, he wouldn't want you sleeping there.
But jesters sleep on the floor all the time.
Well, they shouldn't. So, Bones. Is that short for anything?
Skeleton.
Really?
Just Bones.
Odd name.
Our gracious king is named Shepherd.
I wanted to say yesterday about the
It
episode,
won't happen again.
it wasn't your fault.
It wasn't?
My mother had bad blood too.
How did you know?
The snake told me.
Ah, she does that.
She cares about you a great deal.
Who knows why?
I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yeah.
That trick with the light, how do you do it?
This?
What is it?
Bit of bone craft.
May I?
Amazing.
Wow.
Can you grab another one for you?
That one didn't work.
Okay, let me just show you. There they go.
It's beautiful.
That's not much more than a firecracker.
I wanted to apologize
For what?
for pushing you.
What good is a fool if you can't push him around a bit?
You will tell me, though, if I ask too much of you.
If you so wish it.
How did someone like you become a jester?
Had to eat.
But why a jester?
That's not something you choose.
I can tell you how I became a jester. She made me.
She did?
Literally, I was minding my own business, just hanging out in the grass, scaring horses, when suddenly
Sasha?
Oh,
Sasha!
what? Hey, is that shiny? Oh
Sasha!
my gosh!
What's this?
Go away.
Do you have any idea where you are right now?
My parents sent me here.
They sent a little girl into the royal hunting grounds.
This is where I belong.
And did they know that entering my private range is punishable by death?
Are you going to kill me?
Nah. You're all they do as a hunting trophy. Go back to your family before I change my mind. You aren't leaving.
I don't have anywhere to go.
Your parents?
No.
Do you want me to carry you
They
there?
don't want me. They said that my blood was bad, so they sent me out here.
Fools.
You're angry.
Where are they?
Did I do something wrong?
Your parents did. Imagine. Abandoning an orphan in the woods.
I'm not an orphan.
You will be when I'm done. Come on.
You want me to come with you?
Wasn't that obvious?
Who are you?
I'm your queen.
Is a queen like a mother or a father?
It's better.
So then I found this lovely rat, but when I bit into it, I must have tripped a tripwire, and I was in a tree, and Bones found me after a couple days, and she cut me down, and we've been traveling together ever since.
How long ago was that?
It was a lifetime ago.
6 months ago. Right after the war ended.
And what about you?
It's nothing complicated.
That isn't an answer.
I know.
So, what story are we going to do
useless
today?
at everything else, so.
What's the real reason?
Okay, well, we can't all be masters of everything like King Shepherd.
Shepherd isn't a master of everything.
I
Guys!
would be careful who you say that to. Shepherd's veneration is practically the state religion around here.
Pardon?
Tall, strong, good-looking, perfect in every way with the sun and moon struggling to keep up behind him. Yeah.
I'm tall, strong, and good looking.
You weren't tall.
So, about that story, guys.
Think about his sword.
What about it?
Well, every story says he got it from somewhere else.
So?
There's a rock, a giant, a strange pond woman.
So?
That's a lot of steps for a single sword to take.
Maybe it's more than one sword.
He has more than one magic sword.
What does it matter to you?
I'm a storyteller.
Speaking of stories.
Why do you want to work for a man you hate so much?
What is he like?
Shepherd?
Yeah, is he as good as people say?
He's better.
You're making fun of me.
Shepherd found me at my lowest, took me by the hand, and picked me up when no one else could.
Well then, what story would you like today?
Oh, finally.
I don't know as many as you do.
Give me a theme.
Shepherd said his jester must be loyal.
Loyalty it is.
Oh, but betrayal is half the fun of a good story.
Not
and I-
necessarily.
Oh, okay. I do like that one.
Vasilisa and her doll. There once was a beautiful girl named Vasilisa. She was loved by all who knew her, except for the wicked witch that she lived with. This witch was a jealous creature that hated to see Vasilisa so loved. She said, "I will give her chores until her beauty fades." But Vasilisa had a secret, a doll that was more than it seemed. Vasilisa cleaned all day doing the household chores. When night came, she slept, and her doll came to life. The doll worked, sweeping, cooking, patching up the cold walls. While the doll worked, Vasilisa slept, and her beauty didn't fade. But every morning, the doll was more worn than the day before. Every morning, Vasilisa would hold her doll close, and the doll was happy.
I love you.
"How is this possible?" the witch grumbled. "The more work I give her, the more beautiful she becomes." Then the witch had her most horrid idea yet. She went to the hearth with a bucket of cold water.
What happened to our fire?
My hand slipped.
Could you not do that?
"I need you to go and get an ember from my sister."
But isn't she a witch that eats people?
"Who taught you to gossip like that?"
You did.
"Well, it doesn't matter what she does in her spare time. We need fire, and she is the closest person that we can get it from."
Fine.
So Vasilisa marched into the cold, dark forest. Nothing to protect her but the magic doll. She found the house, and sure enough, it was covered in human bones.
I knew it.
Being right about the witch's diet didn't make Vasilisa any less scared, but she knocked on the witch's door anyway. "What do you want?"
Fire, please.
"I don't give out embers for free, you know."
Okay, well, I tried.
I will give you the fire. I will give you the fire if you can help me clean my house.
Oh, that's easy.
I think you'll find my house slightly harder to clean. The witch opened the door to her cottage. Inside, it was the size of a palace. Everywhere there was dusty furniture, entire rooms full of honey, molasses, and syrup, and every book in the house was organized by color instead of by title.
No.
Vasilisa cleaned all that day. When night fell, she slept, and her doll cleaned through the night. The doll dusted and polished the furniture, mopped up the honey, molasses, and syrup, and organized the books alphabetically by author's last name. When Vasilisa woke, her doll was covered in dust, her little hands worn away, and her knit smile covered in sticky smudges. She hugged the doll, and the doll was happy.
I love you.
"How is this possible?"
I told you I was good at cleaning.
"You did."
Fire, please.
But the witch didn't give Vasilisa any ordinary fire. She gave her a skull with flaming eyes. Bah!
Neat.
Vasilisa took that skull home and found the other witch shivering in a dark corner.
I brought fire.
As soon as Vasilisa relit the fire in the hearth, the skull flew at the witch's sister, tormenting her.
Tormenting you! Tormenting you!
For a long time, Vasilisa lived with her doll. The doll did all of the household chores, and every day the doll was more worn than the day before. But every day, Vasilisa said,
I love you.
and the doll was happy. One day, Vasilisa caught the attention of a prince, and soon they were engaged. Vasilisa worked for weeks on a dress. It was the night before the wedding. She hadn't finished, but she was too tired to stay awake. So the doll picked up where her girl had left off. By now, the doll was so worn that it could barely hold the needle, but the doll was stalwart, and she finished the dress. The next morning, Vasilisa was married, but the doll lay motionless on the ground. She had spent her last strength to help the girl, and even though she was gone, I think that the doll was happy. The end.
That was the most depressing story I've ever heard.
Really? But the girl got what she wanted.
But the doll
The
didn't.
doll was loyal to her.
That's not loyalty. I don't know what that is, but it isn't a good thing.
You don't think the doll should have helped the girl?
I don't think the doll should have worked itself to death.
Okay, what do you know?
There has to be more to life than
It's
sacrifice.
a story about a magic doll.
Is it really?
I personally liked the part where I got to wear a wig.
Well, who would want me if I wasn't willing to give them everything that I had?
There are plenty of people
Where
who...
are they? Where had they been for my whole miserable life?
They're closer than you think.
You mean Shepherd?
Shepherd isn't much for company.
So he isn't perfect after all.
I asked other jesters to tell me about Shepherd before you came.
I take it they didn't do a good job.
In one, he was sent on a falling star. In another, he was the son of a dragon. Neither of them were even close to the truth.
Do you know the truth?
I was with him from the beginning.
And he still isn't good company.
No.
What would you do if Shepherd was gone?
Bones.
What I mean is, do you think you'd be better off without him?
It's hard to keep from thinking that.
I mean, you could be happy with somebody else, couldn't you?
Oh, very easily, but he's too important.
Did you at least like the story?
Of course I did. I'll see you this evening.
Wait. Why is this so hard?
I think we're getting really close to, verbing the noun.
That's disgusting.
I meant killing Shepherd. Oh. What's wrong?
Why is he keeping us around?
He likes our stories.
That can't be it.
Oh, well, he likes us.
That can't be it either.
Oh, why not? We're awesome.
People don't do good things for nothing.
Snakes do,
He's not a snake.
sadly.
You like him?
Yes?
He works for the man we're supposed to kill.
Hey, I thought we were supposed to whisper that
we
part.
are.
I don't know. He's nice.
Is that it?
And polite, and is there anything else that means nice?
Kind.
Kind, that's it. He's kind.
He's strong, constant, patient, sturdy. He has big arms.
Those are different words entirely.
Nobody's ever thought of me like that.
Like what?
He didn't want me sleeping on the floor.
But you like sleeping on the floor.
No, I don't.
Then why do you do it all the time?
I can't do what comes next.
Here, look. I can do the next story.
I don't know if I can verb the noun.
Ew.
If we do what we came here to do, he'll be crushed.
So what?
That's exactly what happened to me.
Oh, whoa. Where are you going?
I'm gonna see if we can get into that room from another door.
Okay, kill him before we lose our nerve, okay?
What? That isn't what you're wearing, is it?
Is there a problem with it?
like a tent.
It's from before I slimmed down.
Ugh, take me to where you keep your clothes.
Really?
I am doing you a favor.
Wait here.
Ugh.
What you doing?
I'm gonna help the Chamberlain pick out some clothes.
Oh, can I help?
You're colorblind, Sasha.
No, I'm not.
What about red?
Doesn't exist. It's not real. Never was real.
Couldn't figure a way to get into the other room.
Oh, okay. Well, dang it.
I know. Oh, yeah. What clothes have you got?
Nothing too colorful.
These make plain look glamorous.
I never thought flashy stuff looked good. On me.
Oh, rude. What about this?
That's Shepherd's.
Put it on.
But
Put it on. Oh, and this.
What is that?
It's a tent.
Do I get any clothes?
You're a snake. Snakes don't wear clothes.
But I want. Can I have like a hat?
You wore the wig. Does that count?
No.
oh,
There's never anything
it
for
doesn't
me.
fit.
It's tight.
Is tight good?
Very. I mean, it's fine.
You ever change your mind about something?
Yeah.
What I mean is, you ever feel like what you've been doing is wrong?
No. I mean, yes. I mean,
I've been thinking about what you said, and it makes sense.
remind me what I said?
You remember, don't you?
For whatever reason, it's kind of hard for me to think right now.
I'm talking about Shepherd. We can forget about him and leave this place.
Where would we go?
There's a sea full of islands out there that don't know hunger, that don't know war, that don't need a hero, where we can...
I can't.
What do you mean? You asked me if I would leave Shepherd.
That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
I mean, that's too far. A step too far.
I must seem foolish.
I know the feeling.
Is Shepherd a dragon?
What?
I thought I would just ask you when you weren't expecting it, so.
He isn't.
Oh, okay, well, nobody's perfect.
Bones doesn't think very highly of me, does she?
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, no. She hates you, so.
I don't believe you.
Huh? What? Why?
Your eyes are actually shifting.
Man, this is why I can't play cards. That and I don't have money. Or hands.
You're a bad liar.
It's not dragon-like.
You like dragons?
More than anything.
That's why you like telling dragon stories.
Yeah, sure. I guess so. So when do we get to see the king?
Soon enough. But I don't know about Bones.
Oh. Should we really be talking about Bones?
Could you
when
tell me about her?
She isn't here. What is there to tell? There's no interesting backstory or traumatic past or anything.
You're a bad liar.
I really gotta go.
Where did she learn to entertain?
Why is that important?
I find it hard to believe she picked it up from nowhere.
She picks up things quickly.
Why does she want to work for a man she hates?
No. Bones doesn't hate Shepherd. In fact, Bones loves Shepherd.
You're a bad liar.
Look, I like you, and everything is gonna work out fine. Just show us into the king's chambers, and we'll take care of everything.
I see. Go and fetch Bones. I'd like to hear the next story.
Ugh.
Keep a secret.
I really tried.
Shouldn't have left you.
I have spoken with the king.
What did he say?
He wants you to be his new jesters, the both of you. But we have one thing to test.
What's that?
We want to know if you can tell Shepherd's story.
Shepherd's story.
You will not only be his jesters, you will also be his herald. If you cannot tell that story, we do not have a place for you.
There are too many inconsistencies.
Tell his story the way you want it told.
Come on, you can do it, Bones.
Fine, I'll get my loot.
Yes! Okay, let's go.
This story will take more fire than usual, so back me up.
Always.
Only the broken halves. Some say that Shepherd came from across the sea. Others say he came from the darkness of the forest. But I say he came from the sky. One night, in the pouring rain, like a flash of lightning, Shepherd came to Kovenstrova. Shepherd is a hero without equal, a man without peer, and he was here in Kovenstrova for one thing and one thing only. He came to kill the deathless queen.
How do you kill someone who's deathless?
Made immortal by the burning bones of dragons, she could not die, at least not by normal means.
So, how did he do it?
He found her heart.
Ooh, cool.
Shepherd had the people on his side. Every day more came to his army, but he still couldn't defeat the queen. So he went to the river where Shwetka drowned the great dragon all those years ago. The road was not easy, for it took him over mountain, cliff, and canyon. All the while, wind tore at his skin, threatening to throw him to his doom, until he made his way to the river.
What did he find at the river?
There was an island, small and discreet. The water was swift, but Shepherd swam with all the strength that men could muster. When the shore was in reach, a whirlpool took him by the leg and dragged him under the surf. But Shepherd was stronger than ordinary men. He wrestled with that whirlpool until he tore it in two, and dripping wet, he set foot on the island. The heart wasn't hard to find, burning and still beating. Shepherd tried to take the heart, but it burnt his hands, singeing his eyebrows and boiling his blood. Nothing, not water, not earth, could douse the fire. Only something bone-crafted can destroy that which is bone-crafted. So Shepherd took a sword that he forged with his own hands and put it into the fire. That sword was transformed into the strongest steel. He fought the queen in single combat, and that sword ended Shwetka's reign. And now we live under Shepherd, and thus the story goes.
Where's the heart now?
It's just a story.
If it were true, where would the heart be?
Shepherd would keep the heart somewhere safe. Even though it had belonged to his greatest enemy, it still gave him strength. It allowed him to become the greatest man to ever walk in Kovenstrova.
Are you the heart?
Excuse me?
If I'm not mistaken, you were the queen's favorite.
What are you talking about?
This isn't the first time you've been a jester, is it?
No, I've worked in many fine
You've
houses.
worked in this castle.
No, I didn't.
You're too good to be a traveling minstrel. You can't help but tell stories about the queen, and your story only goes back as far as when the war ended. She must have been important to you. This is the sword I used when I fought the queen.
You're Shepherd?
But, Bones loves Shepherd, right? Right?
You came here to kill me, didn't you? Or has your plan changed? You can't do it, can you? Not anymore?
Not anymore.
Don't! Don't hurt her.
I didn't challenge the queen to become a common bully.
So what are you gonna do to us?
You've passed.
What?
You are my new jesters,
Oh, but we tried to kill you.
and I forgive you.
So when you went into that door to talk to Shepherd, that was really just you.
It was.
So then what's back there?
My things.
You lied.
And you didn't?
Are we that pitiful?
Pitiful.
We plotted to kill you.
If we killed everyone whose mind was poisoned by the queen, we'd soon run out of people.
But why am I being rewarded?
When you worked with the queen, you slept on the floor, you were treated like dusty furniture.
The queen was good to me.
No, she was not.
She treated me better than my own parents.
You were treated like a common beast, and yet you feel compelled to make smiles from pain and merriment from disaster, to be loyal in spite of tragedy.
That is nothing.
That isn't true.
Yes, it is.
Then why did the most powerful person in our history keep you so close?
I don't know.
Because you are worth more than can be counted in gold and silver. You are a worthy and a loyal servant.
Why did she treat me like I wasn't?
This is why you have passed. You are the most loyal jester of any isle, of any sea. You just haven't served anyone worth that loyalty.
What if we betray you?
After causing you so much pain, you still couldn't bring yourself to kill me. If you betray me, I am no more worthy to rule than any other man. Tell me stories. Be my jester.
How did you do it?
How did I do
How
what?
did you kill her? My friend.
With this
That's not possible. This is...
common iron,
There are swords just like that all over Kovenstrova.
You couldn't have killed her with a weapon so normal.
but I did.
But how? What else did you have?
She wanted to settle the war in single combat. I couldn't refuse her. I put on armor that didn't belong to me, with a sword I had taken from a fallen soldier. I didn't even know his name. I stood on a field. She rode up with no escort.
You didn't expect her to meet you.
Cold, empty eyes. I almost felt bad for her.
I thought you hated the queen.
I never knew her, only what she did. But you loved her.
I was hers.
Let me make it up to you.
No.
She doesn't mean it. I'm gonna go get her. Bones.
No more worthy than any other man.
Did I not tell you that this would happen?
You don't know anything that happens outside this room.
But it's written all over your face, dear.
I gave her a chance to follow me.
It takes more than doe eyes and forgiveness to be king.
She can still come back.
Are you too sweet on her to see that she is mine?
You never deserved her.
Well, it seems, my friend, neither do you.
After which we will find out, the next thing that happens. Thank you all one more time, and we'll see you in 15 minutes. Say it again.
Thank you for your contribution to local theater.
How was that?
are you going?
Away. The further, the better. If we can find a boat.
We were this close. The second we found out he was the king, you should have killed him. I'm never gonna be a dragon, and it's your fault.
I can't kill Shepherd.
Why not?
He isn't what I thought he was.
Okay, so he's short, but that just makes him so much easier to overpower.
He saw me. He saw me, sickness and all, and he didn't send me away. He wanted to see more of me.
I know what's happening.
You do?
Yeah. Human frailty.
What are you talking about?
Love. Love.
Oh.
Love, 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 love.
I am not
is
in
a
love with
fickle thing.
Shepherd.
Then kill him.
The space between killing a man and loving him is an ocean.
I guess that makes you a fast ocean crossing person.
What?
Literally, yesterday you wanted to kill the man, and now today all you want to do is kiss him.
I do not want to kiss him.
This is embarrassing.
He killed my queen.
And you don't care.
I do care.
Then why couldn't you bring yourself to follow through with her plan?
I didn't know him before.
So what? What does that change?
Killing him won't help me feel any better.
This isn't about feeling better. It's about doing something great. It's about becoming a dragon.
Will you shut up about dragons?
What did you say?
This stuff about dragons isn't true. It doesn't matter.
Take it back.
You first. Where are you going?
I'm going back to the castle. I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to become a dragon.
Fine. You'll be back. This isn't funny, Sasha. Come back here right now. Sasha.
Here, King.
You can't ignore me forever.
Snake attack!
Bones isn't with you, is she?
I left her in the forest.
She didn't want to come back.
You've got bigger things to worry about, buddy.
I feel so weak.
Did you say you're starting to feel weak?
I can't lead this country.
Why not?
I'm a simple man.
Are you feeling any of this?
Feeling what?
I'm trying to assassinate you.
Oh. You too?
Why aren't you reacting?
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
I have bigger problems to deal with.
Come back.
Why do you want to kill me? You didn't work for the queen.
I want to be a dragon.
And you think killing me will earn that for you, like in the stories?
Yeah. Yup.
That only works on real heroes.
Like you.
I wish.
You're a real hero.
What would you know about that?
Well, I actually don't know a lot about heroes, but I do know a fair bit about villains.
Really?
Yeah, there's lots of people who would take advantage of a talking snake.
There are?
Yeah. I'm small, I go unnoticed, and most importantly, I can report on things.
You were a spy.
Yeah. I've seen things. But I know bad people, and you're not bad people.
I'm glad you came back.
Really? But I tried to kill you.
And I forgive you.
Oh. Wow. That sounds like something an ancient dragon from the old stories would say.
It does.
Uh-huh. Can I be your jester, even if Bones doesn't come back?
Of course. Just don't.
What? Try to kill you? I literally, physically don't think that's possible. I really tried.
That's not such a bad thing.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What is it?
It's Bones.
What's wrong?
I left her in the forest. She can't be alone in the forest. It's not safe for her. Oh, Sasha.
Take me to her.
This way. Bones. Oh.
Has she fainted again?
No, we were in the woods and we fought and argued and
Why won't she say anything?
something bad happened to her there when she was little. Oh. Bones, I'm so sorry. Shepherd.
I got this for you. You don't want me to do it? I'll leave it here.
Bones, really, I'm so sorry. I never should have done what I did. I knew it wasn't safe. And please, can you just look at me? I'm so sorry. A dragon never would have.
You left me.
Let's give her some time.
But she doesn't know I'm sorry.
She knows.
But
It's okay.
I really am sorry.
She knows. She knows.
Why is the greatest hero in a generation afraid to tell people his real name?
There's much to be afraid of.
The delegation from Kirdan?
They'll be here soon.
Will you lie to them too?
What else can I do?
I'm not staying here.
That's your decision.
I will not serve a man who lies to me.
Kieran!
What?
My real name is Kieran.
Kieran?
What do you think?
Is that the only thing you're keeping from me?
Yes.
I will not be lied to again.
Bones.
You hurt me.
I didn't mean to.
Thank you.
I will prove myself to you.
I hope you do. I really do.
Oh, it is good to have company.
Who's there?
A life of service and you don't know my voice.
You're back.
I never left.
What has he done to you? Your face.
Shepherd did not prioritize my preservation.
All this time, he had
Release
you
me.
here. How could he do this?
The fool is scared.
Tell me what happened.
I rode into battle. knowing I could win easily, but
But what?
if I killed Shepherd, the people would be angered, and I would be right where I started before this pointless war. I made a deal with him. I let him defeat me. Of course, I would still rule things. Shepherd would act as an attractive head.
Attractive.
You have seen him, I'm sure. I'm nothing but not fair.
But people saw you die.
They don't call me Shvedka the Deathless because it looks good on paper.
If he agreed to this, then why were you in chains?
Oh, he tried, of course, to rule without me. But every time he would crawl back on his hands and knees, begging for advice on taxation, to help defting decrees, to rule where he could not.
I knew he was hiding something from me, but
If
this?
you knew, then why didn't you come looking for me?
I
A
didn't.
loyal servant would have anticipated her master's needs. If I wasn't so gifted, I might have been uncomfortable.
What do you need?
The bastard needs to die.
He didn't tell me he didn't have a father.
What?
You said
Are
he was a
you-
bastard, and bastards don't have fathers.
Are you joking or are you actually confused?
Confused?
Come morning, this nightmare will end.
Morning. Why not do it now?
And miss the look on his face? Not a chance.
You never said what you need from me.
Put him at ease. Call for me, and I will take care of the rest.
Bones, I am so
I
sorry.
need you to do something for me.
Yes, of course, anything.
Get out of here.
What? Why?
Because I said so.
So you can kill him?
You need to leave as soon as possible.
No, I'm not leaving without you.
Don't do this.
Come on. This place is good. The food is good. Shepherd is good. You can be happy here. You could get better here.
This is how you make things up to me?
Because you don't know what's good for you.
You aren't listening to me.
You don't sound like the bones that freed me from the hunter's trap.
You left me. You abandoned me.
I'm sorry. I never should have done that.
So make it up already.
I wanted something so badly that I forgot how much I liked Shepherd. I forgot how much I cared about you. I never want to forget you.
If you want to help me so badly, then please get out of here.
Do you want him dead as badly as I want to be a dragon?
Of course I do.
Then I can't let you do this.
The queen is alive.
Well, yeah, she's immortal. Why does everyone keep thinking she's dead?
It's not important, but things can be like they used to be. I can be her jester again, and I can be happy.
What about Shepherd?
If we kill him, you'll get to be a dragon.
So?
Don't you want to be a dragon?
Not more than I want to be a friend.
What has Shepherd done to you?
You can't kill him.
You're choosing him over me.
He's strong and he's constant. You love him.
I do
Bones
not.
loves Shepherd.
I do not.
He's strong and patient and he's lovable and you
Shepherd
said
got
it so
to you.
yourself. He's got big arms.
You're choosing him over me. You're
No,
choosing him over me.
I'm not. I promise I'm not.
Hold still.
Bones, what are you doing? What? No. Please.
Saw Sasha through here. Where is she?
saw a mouse or something.
Oh, probably. It's good to have everything out in the open.
Is it?
Everything's warm and bright.
I want to believe you.
Don't you?
I can't.
If I could reintroduce myself, I would. I would tell you everything. I would tell you who I was. I would keep nothing from you. But
But what?
I would have disappointed you.
By telling me the truth?
If people knew that Shepherd was a nothing of a man named Kieran, the kingdom would tear itself apart.
Is that what you think?
They wanted a king so badly they found one where there was none.
I didn't need a king.
And I've disappointed another person.
Didn't have to end this way.
What are you doing? How did you?
Looking for this?
Why?
She knows a losing game when she sees it.
I asked you if you were hiding anything else.
Would you believe that for a moment I forgot?
I wouldn't.
I forgot for a moment I was living with a monster.
If you're done goring him, may I get to the chopping?
You took me far away from this place, and it was beautiful.
Stop!
Why would I do something as foolish as that?
You should kill him slowly.
I love seeing your creative side. How do we do it?
Put him where we had you.
Like poetry. It must frighten you to see me like this.
No,
I can tell when you lie.
it brings out your cheekbones.
Literally.
Wait, please, please don't do anything you're gonna regret. Oh, her skull is on the outside.
And what is this filthy creature doing here?
She's mine.
What is its use?
I'm a jester.
She is. I taught her.
Where's Shepherd?
In his place?
He's alive.
Why do you care?
She's a simple creature. Emotional.
Useless. I simply cannot rule this kingdom looking like this.
Who are you calling useless?
Shh. I need something to cover my face.
I'm not leaving until you answer my question.
Take care of it, Bones. A mask won't do.
Listen to her.
Why should I?
She's the queen.
She's half the person that Shepherd is.
Excuse me?
You're just a smug bully.
Bones has done a poor job educating you.
Shut up, Sasha.
But
You will not speak to her that way.
Better. Come here and help me, Bones.
What do you need?
Your face, your skin, and muscle too. Everything but your bones.
Of course. But
But what?
will I die? Had me worried there for a second.
Are you immortal?
No.
How do you plan on surviving without skin?
I thought you were joking.
I don't joke.
Bones, come on, please. Let's leave. We can go now.
I'll be quick.
She wouldn't do this unless she had to.
Come on.
Tell your friend to leave us in peace.
Leave.
No. Svetka, get your pasty, dry hands off of my friend. You miserable pile of dust.
Do not speak down.
I will speak down to whoever I please. The magic you have is nothing but smoke when compared to the power of dragons.
I killed a dragon that could level mountains.
With lies and mutton, let my friend go.
Why?
You You contradicted me.
You were wrong.
I didn't need to save you from the forest.
You let the miners die.
But it had to be done.
Some of them were still alive.
Without iron, we will not be safe from our enemies.
I don't understand.
You don't need to.
But
are you questioning your queen?
Don't hurt her.
Or what?
I'll leave you.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
I'm not joking.
Bones. Serious.
Don't laugh at me.
Can you stop me?
I'm keeping my face.
Is that a threat?
That's a promise.
Do you want to see what happens when you upset me?
I know what you do.
I've never really been angry with you. Until now.
What are you doing?
Teaching you your last lesson.
Please put me
What are
down.
you doing? No. No. No, no, no. I promised you so many things. You can't be gone. Do you understand? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She didn't deserve that.
I know. But you did. You're giving yourself wrinkles.
Wrinkles?
I don't want you to ruin my new face.
You killed her.
It had to be done. She was distracting you from me.
She wanted what was best for me.
And how would a serpent know what's good for you?
More than you.
You'll show your true colors at last, traitor.
Being a traitor is better than being a fool.
Spare me the tedium. We will fight, uselessly, until you tire, and I will take your skin. It's only a matter of time. You don't even know how to use that sword.
I don't. But he does.
There is only one way out of there, and it leads through me.
I need your help. Sasha is gone.
What can you possibly expect me to do against her? You may as well challenge the coming day.
You fought her before.
That was before.
Why can't you do it now?
Will you really listen?
I would never give up a chance to hear a good story.
My mother died when I was very young, but my father raised me to be good. They named me Kieran. I worked in the mines. Shwetka didn't give us enough time to shore up the tunnels. I was digging with my father when the supports broke. Do you know how deep the mines go?
I'd never thought about it.
3 days digging. My father's breathing like a work drum. I dug and I dug until there was nothing left but a black sky and silence.
Your father.
Nobody bothered to ask me who I was. Everybody wanted a hero, and I was everyone's hero all at once. By then, it wasn't worth the effort to correct them. When I fought Shwetka, she gave me a deal. The kingdom for her life and a place in the castle. I can't defeat Shwetka. I can't meet with foreign powers. I can't even convince a simple jester I'm king.
Is that what she told you?
She's right.
You made her doubt herself. You are the only person to do that in over 100 years. No ordinary man could do that. If you are not the king that everyone has been waiting for, then he is not coming.
cannot be killed.
She can be trapped.
I don't know.
Do it for Sasha.
For Sasha? For Sasha!
You surely aren't going to do anything foolish over a miserable little... If I wasn't immortal, I might be a bit put out.
Get back in your cell.
Or what? I can't die. Truth be told, I cannot feel hunger, pain, or discomfort.
I tried to stop her before this.
You won't stay down.
Get out of here.
There's one thing that still gets under my skin.
Get out of here.
I'm not leaving you alone with her.
But I lied to you.
I tried to kill you.
I pushed you until you
I
fainted.
betrayed you.
I kept her away from you.
left you.
I love you.
It gets under my skin when unworthy men try to take things away from me. I demand to be fought with respect, not ignored by...
I have for a long time.
Stop interrupting me when I'm talking to you.
I love you too.
No. Oh. Thank you for putting him at ease.
That's not right. That's not how it's supposed to happen.
You've heard too many stories.
This is fine. You're gonna be fine. You can't die.
What did I say about crying?
I don't care.
Beggars can't be choosers. Will this day ever end? Who is it?
I don't know.
Who is it, Bones?
Wait. It can't be.
It can't be who?
was right.
Who was right?
Sasha! Bones! You look good. Yeah, I do.
What makes you think this is a happy reunion? I am Shvetka the Deathless, ruler of Kovanstrova, and I will not be defeated.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I think the bleeding's stopping.
I think I'm running out of blood.
You can't die.
I don't think I get a choice in the matter.
I would hate to kill dragons we've had in over a century.
Oh, you're awful cocky for someone who's about to die.
If you do survive, will you promise me something?
What is it?
Don't lie to me.
I won't.
Join yourself to me, and the whole of this world will shake at our feet.
Oh, what? And let you treat me like you treated Bones?
Bones is disposable, but you are quite special.
You never told me what Bones is short for.
It's not short for anything. The queen gave it to me.
And what was your name from before?
I think it's stupid.
I won't.
You'll be fine. You're Shepherd, the hero is coming. Vasilisa.
Like in the stories?
Told you it was stupid.
That isn't stupid at all.
Her name is Queen.
You would never heard of the Queen.
This is pointless. You can't defeat me.
Remind me, where do you get your immortality?
Bonecraft?
From the bones of dragons? Let's see how Bonecraft stands up against dragon fire!
Wait, no. I am Shvetka the Deathless, and I will not be
I didn't catch that last part. What did you say? Did you see that? That was so cool! Oh, what's wrong?
If I hadn't been so selfish, you wouldn't have died, and he would still be.
No, I'm so sorry.
Wait.
What are you doing?
Trying to stop the bleeding.
Is it working?
No.
Maybe try this. It's one of the Queen's bones. Oh, hi. So I promised earlier that I would do another story. You may not recognize me. I'm Sasha, but I got turned into a dragon. From my story,
I'm like, oh, she's never
I
getting
lived out in the woods, and a beautiful jester came, and she saved me, but she had some issues. She wanted to commit regicide, and honestly, I just wanted to be a dragon, and obviously that panned out really, really well, so I was willing to do it. I tried killing him. I really, really, really tried killing him. He just has really big arms. He's so strong and just very muscular. Oh, I wasn't doing anything.
There once was a simple man named Kieran who mined iron deep below the earth with a father who loved him. That was until a wicked queen made him mine deeper than had ever been attempted. There was an accident, and Kieran lost his father. An ordinary man who led his people against the tyrant. But how could he rule a kingdom by himself? He kept the wicked queen in his castle, asking her for help when he was lost. But the queen was cruel, and Kieran longed for company. So he found a jester, a beautiful jester named Vasilisa, and a silly little serpent called Sasha. With our help, he defeated that queen, a queen that was once deathless. Kieran might not be shepherd, but he saved you. He gave everything so that we could live in peace. Will you follow Kieran as you once followed Shepherd? Will you?
Our enemies land on our shore this day. They think that we are weak, that without Shvetka we are worthless. I tell you this is wrong, because together we have done the impossible. I share this story with you because there is power in truth. To Kovanstrova!
To Kovanstrova!
To the kingdom built on truth.
To the kingdom built on truth.
To the kingdom built on truth.
Are you all right, my lord?
Of course.
You're getting your knees dirty.
Will you?
Well, you need to go meet the delegation from Caerdon. Besides, you know what I'll say.
I do?
Whether or not I'd marry you?
Yes?
You're funny.
Thank you all so much for coming. That was The Queen's Bones.